Hey Elite! Guys, how are you all? That's lovely. Good to see you all right there. Doston, in today's session, I'm going to give you a particular quotation. Guys, the next topic is going to be discipline is important.
Whenever you'll ask for what is actually the key for success, some people say hard work. Most of the suggestions which I have got is discipline. But I literally do not agree with this. People always often say that discipline is actually the key of success, and if you want to be successful in your life, you have to be disciplined in your life. But I do not agree with that. What we actually need is consistency. And there are many other aspects, because if you are having consistency, if you are perseverant about your success, about your work, definitely you will become hardworking. Because if you are doing something on the regular basis, it becomes into your stimulus, it becomes your habit. And if something has become into your habit, it have become, or you are learning to be hardworking. So have you, just by a single thing, or just not by following discipline, you have learned how to be consistent, how to be hardworking, and many other things. When you are consistent, you start getting results. And when you start getting results, you become optimistic. You think that yes, I am actually doing something. So this thing actually shows that how by not following discipline and by getting all the other aspects like hard working, being positive, and having many other things, definitely you are getting successful. And without even following discipline, which other chase often, you are being with the neck to neck to them, and ultimately you are achieving all those things which you require in your life. Thank you.
Guys, the next topic is going to be trust the process. So here we go.
Lot of time we are not able to achieve our goal, and at that time we often heard from people that trust the process and believe in yourself. But do you think this quotation is right? I don't think so, because lot of time when people say trust the process, the person become more lethargic and they think that it is okay if you are not doing something on a particular day. If you are not completing your task, if you are not able to complete anything, if you are not able to do anything, just trust the process, and that makes a person more lethargic, and they just start procrastinating a lot, and because of this reason they are not able to achieve the goal. And at some point they think that it is okay, because they heard from people this line, trust the process, and it is not and it makes a person more lethargic, and side by side it really it hampers one motivation. Because a lot of, suppose a person who is preparing for a competitive exam, and suddenly he or she is not able to clear it, and then people say just trust the process, and at that time somewhere or other they think that trust the process, but somewhere or other their motivation goes down. And on the other hand, because of this quotation, people sacrifice a lot, sacrifice small things that make them happy, and because of this reason they come in they got stressed, they start believing in they don't start believing in themselves, and at that time they just mentally destroyed, and they and at some point they got mentally ill. That's it. Thank you.
Guys, the next topic is going to be never give up. And I want Aarti to speak on this.
Our brain is conditioned with the statement that never give up. We always listen to people that whatever work you are doing, never give up on that. We always try our constant effort and give our best, but eventually we are not able to make it. It is impossible to complete that task. But what if I say that sometimes it is good or best option for you to give up? Maybe you are not meant for it. Maybe you can do much better in other fields. For example, in our country, there are many people who prepare for competitive exam. So they try constant effort but they fail. They take drops and they try many years to pass the exam, but due to so much competition or maybe the society pressure, many parents pressure to go for competitive exam and secure their job. But many people are not interested in doing it. They just do it to fulfill their parents satisfaction, or to just make it for their parents, but they are not able to do it or qualify it. That is the reason you can or you should give up in some times, because you are not meant for it, or you can do much better and you are more capable of doing it in other field. So that is it.
So the next topic is going to be accept who you are.
In this race, the race of achievement and becoming something great in this life, do you think would you able to accept yourself that however you are, you're good? I think no one would able to accept themselves, and I also believe that we should not accept ourselves that as we are right now, because with the time we would improve and with time we would change. So that time it would become hard. If you would accept right now, so you won't able to improve in further life, because now you're accepted yourself that you are like this, you won't able to change, you won't able to improve yourself. But if you won't accept that you are not like this, so that will give you a courage and motivation and dedication that yeah, you have to improve more. And for the life, there won't be any path, there won't be any place that you would accept that you are only this much capable. Don't accept yourself that you are limited towards this boundary. You have a boundary. There is no boundary of anyone. You cannot accept yourself like a loser or a winner, because apart from winner also there are multiple places that you want to achieve, because there would be lots of winners. So the competitions would be in among the winners only, because everyone is winner among themselves, because they have won something, they have won their position, they have won different types of things in their life, but we don't know, because we don't know much about each other, about our competitor, and no one tells. So we cannot accept ourselves that yeah, we are that much capable. I know this much, so I am good in this. Now, what if I would accept? What cause I would face? I want able to improve. I want able to think more. I want able to think about more competitions. I want take priority for them. I want give priority to them. I am satisfied now, and satisfaction kills the more dream. And satisfaction is also a cause of you want able to improve and achieve big things in your life. So never accept yourself and at a position.
Thank you. So here the next quotation is going to be, that is, competitive exams are important.
Hey everyone, I want to start with as my batchmate Aarti just stated, that sometimes give up is the only option. It could be the many reasons why. Sometimes we have the reasons because we are just doing for the parents' pressure. Because of our parents pressurize us to do that thing, because Mr. Sharma's son is doing that, so that's why you can also do that. And many more reasons can be. Sometimes we take it in a ego, that's why that we can do this only, that's why we are doing it. And I just want to say that we are also the part of crowd of competitive exams. We are saying that competitive exams are so important, more important than our life. That some people are just doing suicide because they are not passed the exam, because they are not fulfilled their parents' dreams. That's why they are just lost their life. And that's just why I want to say we are also the part of crowd, and we can become one, because of we saw many people in daily to day life that I preparing for JEE, I am preparing for NEET, I am preparing for many CLAT exams or many more exams. So I just want to say, and second thing I want to add on that we are in India have many more engineers than we need. Only 20 to 30% are considered to be a good employee and they get jobs. Why? Because the only reason, because some are just going behind the money, or we can say they are just want to be engineer because their parents said so. So I would just want to say that don't go only behind the competitive exams, go with the skills as well, because in that era we are living in AI, artificial intelligence era, we can call them. So just go with the skills, so you can work hard upon on that, and don't go running behind the competitive exams.
Guys, it's all done. Everybody came, performed. You people made several mistakes out there. Some of you really spoke good. Some of you like fumbled a lot. Some of you did not have good, better content to speak on. So there were a lot more things happening out there. I just want to give you a task or a challenge. You just need to complete that. Go back to your home. Take your phone out. Record yourself on any topic for a minute. And after recording for only 1 minute, listen to that audio recording, and whatever you have spoken, exact, write down, pen down, jot down. Because whatever you have written, simply write it down and come along with the paper tomorrow in the class. Reason being, I want to read that because when you speak, so you speak anything and you even don't realize what did you speak. And when you are going to listen to it, you would get to know that, yeah, this was the mistake, I made it. And at the same, I would say, don't prepare your brain to speak right or speak correct. Speak anything in a flow, then write down. Or if you have really not been able to do it, so whatever you spoke in past, so simply listen any one of your recordings and simply write it down. अपनी कोई past की recording उठा के simply write down each and everything, because I want the mistakes to be there on the paper the way you make it. So number of people are there who has been making mistakes, and I don't want that to be continued. I want it to be rectified and I want it to be corrected. Okay, that's why I'm going with this particular thing. So come along with a paper and written stuff. Don't make it off and don't miss it. This is only what I want to say, nothing else. Now you can leave.